Hi guys. Hi. According to timeanddate.com, it is 3:54 a.m. 3:55 a.m. and today is Wednesday, the 20th of July, 2022. You're listening to Dearest Diamond, Diamond's memoir. My name is Diamond, and you're welcome. You're welcome. So, apparently, I realized if I do not record at some point, I will just procrastinate till I end up not recording. So, forgive me. I know that I've promised you guys some things that haven't come through. My laptop got bad, and I don't know where I am right now. It's been a bit edgy to go fix it. So, yeah, that one is there. And right now, that's why I said if I don't start recording, I'll probably procrastinate, because I had to go back to using my phone to, do the recording. And I usually do not like how the sound, the final sound whenever I use my phone. So, yeah, that's it. This week, we're in week 18. Yes, last week was week 17, and we're in week 18. Welcome. You're welcome to another week of Dearest Diamond, a Diamond's memoir. So, what's been going on with you? Personally, sorry, we're not in week 17. We're not in week 18 rather. Yeah, I said we're in week 19. Yeah, welcome to week 19. So, yeah, I was saying, the UI UX course that I was doing some months back, yeah, it was quite intense. Learning something new took a lot of my time. I was awake at night a lot, studying and trying to create stuff. But it was really, really good. And yeah, now I made it to the project phase, but I do not think I can go on with the project phase because I'm really, like I said, especially my laptop is not good and it's not really a good time. So I was beating myself up some time back. I was telling myself that I don't usually complete things. I was telling myself, but I had noticed a pattern that I wasn't really completing a lot of things. So I'll start books, I won't finish them. I'll start things and not finish. I was just noticing that pattern a lot. So it was important for me in this particular course that I finished, that I started it and I finished. And did I finish well? No, I did not finish well. I'm even surprised I made it to the project phase. It's not like I did put in the work, but by my own evaluation, yeah, sometimes maybe I'm too hard on myself, but no, by my own evaluation, I could have done better. Although it was overwhelming at some point, but yeah. So now, how do I feel about not going into or not being able to do the project phase? I wish I could do it, but I have to tell myself the truth. Now is not a good time. There's so much going on. In fact, that brings me to the title of this week's episode, and it is Dearest Diamond, when the center can no longer hold. See, look, don't mind me. Sometimes I just do all this dramatic shit. Yeah, it's not that deep, I guess. So I was saying, so yes, it was quite important to me that I finished the course, but I have to be realistic and tell myself that, look, my guy, you cannot do it now, but ensure you get back to it later. And another thing, I was able to get one of my fellow learners. I think he's a he, but yeah, we got talking, and he's been very, very, very interested in ensuring that, he's been like my accountability partner, let me put it like that. And it's been interesting. He's always like, oh, hey, what's up? What's happening? I don't even know if he's a he or she right now, but I think he's a he. Like, oh, hey, what's up? What's happening? Were you able to meet the, always checking up. I've been very, 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 very grateful for that help. And so I just told him that, okay, during the project phase, he's going to have to help me, just carry me along so I know what is going on. I have an experience, I can live vicariously through him, sort of. So yeah, that's I felt the need to tell you guys that, because I don't know, yeah. Yes, because I can, right? And but but also because it was important to me to maybe explain myself out loud, I guess. Yeah, because like I said, I was probably beating myself up without even realizing it. Okay, so when the center can no longer hold. So, like I said, did I say that earlier? Anyway, okay, so this past week, my head has been everywhere, really, really everywhere. And I went to church on Thursday for the first time in a long while, and it was really, really good to go back. And it was also really good to know that I didn't lose my I didn't lose my touch with my spiritual, because I haven't gone to church in a long while. I was still very much in a relationship with my father. He's my father. How can we not have a relationship? But it was really nice to be there again. And yeah, that was even where I got the inspiration for this week's episode, when the center can no longer hold. So when I had that exact thought, I remembered the book by Chinua Achebe, When the Center Can No Longer Hold, Things Fall Apart. And yeah, that thought has kind of kept me going this past week with all the crazy happening. And like whenever I want to just involve or engage in some past or future anxiety and thinking, I just tell myself that come back to your center. Like, come back to your center. Okay, so sometimes when words only come to life when you can give it a picture, right? So if I say come back to your center. So personally, I envision it. You understand? I envision some fast hold, some stronghold where everything is being held together, right? If it breaks, if anything happens to it, every other thing is going to let loose. So it's just like, let's say, what do I use to exemplify what I'm speaking about? Okay, so imagine Samson, or should I say Samson? Or imagine there's a fighting scenario, and some guy in the middle of something is holding different ropes that are holding other things, and it's like a circular motion. So there's a center, and this particular stronghold is holding all these things together. Imagine if that center can breaks or anything happens, everything falls apart and just breaks down, right? So yes, in our lives, when we have all the things that are happening, because apparently life is like it's just different things happening, and it could all just be happening at the same time. In fact, for everybody, we have work, we have family lives, we have our personal selves, we have our friends, we have family, and these are all different aspects, different segments of our lives. And sometimes you are the center at this moment. You're trying to hold everything together. You're trying to ensure that you're upright in this with family. You're fulfilling your responsibilities. At work, you're coming through. In your personal life, you're growing. You're becoming a better person. Your career is doing well. You're getting more information about things. You're growing your expertise. There's all that, and you are the center. You are the one in charge. You are the one in control. And that also brought me to a second thought. You are in control of your life. You are the sailor. You are the person on the wheel. That's the thing. Like, if you don't move, nothing is going to move about your life, right? So yeah, that brought me to a second thought. And I was like, okay, so if you, who is the center, if you're not moving, or you break down, or you are operating on a very low frequency, or something is just upset with your center, things fall apart, right? But then it's not just on the outside. So on the inside as well, What's your center? What's holding you together? What is the thing that you rely on, that when you think about, you are standard sure that, I can't give up. I'm not giving up. Whatever it is that is in my face right now is just a little challenge. Whatever it is that I am stressing about, or, that seems to be such a huge worry, is just a small thing. So, when you can go back into that space where your stronghold is, that thing that keeps you going. So everybody has their thing, right? When I was having overall thoughts about this episode, I was like, okay, personally, as it is, my podcast is not necessarily a spiritual one, so I do not come here and speak about my spirituality, but I figured that most of us are spiritual beings. As much as we're human beings, there is a depth to each and every one of us. There is a spirit man. There is the inner self, that you need to keep watering, that needs to stay strong, that you need to feed and keep alive and, healthy. Yes, let me use the word healthy. You need to keep alive and healthy, and healthy can be all round. You need to keep that spirit man emotionally healthy, mentally healthy, sound. That's your center. And so for me, I just feel like each and every one of us as human beings, we need to connect more with who we are on the inside. What are we telling ourselves? What are we feeding ourselves with? What are we growing with? And ensure that you keep it together. Keeping it together is keeping it together, in your spirit man. It brought me to some affirmations. I'm in control of my life. When I decide to get stuff done, I am in control of my life. If I'm lying down and things are not working out, it's still up to me to get the fuck up and move, So keep that center together. So like I was saying, for me, my spirituality seems to be it for me, that I can go on, I can know, according to what my Bible tells me, that I can never give up, because even if it looks like my life is wasting away on the outside, on the inside, I'm being renewed day by day, and that I think I'll share that particular verse later, maybe. I think it's in 2 Corinthians, that my life, I'm being renewed, my spirit man is being renewed day by day, and that just knowing that my center is strong, my center, however, it doesn't matter what's happening around, my center is put together, my center is strong, my center is not falling apart, or my center is not breaking apart or whatever, so yeah, make sure your center stays together in your head, in your spirit. Be strong. Don't worry. It could look like, like I always say, everybody's situation, everybody's circumstance is different, right? So just use my words and relate them to your own particular situation. When I'm speaking like this, I relate my own words, or whatever I'm saying is as per my situation. So just put my words as per your own situation and ensure that at the center of you, at your innermost self, you are strong. At your innermost self, you are rejoicing. You are happy. You keep up the vibration, keep the frequency high, keep the energy up there. Don't give up. You cannot afford to give up. Just know that one day, as long as it stays together, everything that is around that is looking like it's going to all go to shit, it's going to be fine. You will suddenly find yourself from that place to somewhere. And trust me, life is a continuous problem solving cycle. We keep going from the next to the next to the next. And one day it's this thing and tomorrow is another thing. And when you overcome that thing, you're thinking, oh my God, but this thing, that's how it is. But we keep going, right? We stay strong. Oh my God, I've been talking a lot. My mouth is dry. Oh, good. So yeah, today is nothing fancy. It's not a fancy episode. My room doesn't look like it should when I want to record, and I'm drinking water. and I just picked up my phone. I have been, I really, really wanted this episode to bang, have music in the background, that kind of thing. But it is what it is, and it's not happening like that today. So I give it to you as is, and I hope you accept it and, take what is there. So another thought process I had this week was something about love. And then I had this, like, have you ever asked, not have you ever now, but I just thought that, once in a while we should ask our loved ones questions like this, like, am I neglecting you in any way? Is there any way you would like me to help to be more involved in your life? We can only love people. Life is love. Love is giving. We love the best when we give. Yes, that's how I'm going to put it. We love the best when we give. Me, I'm a sucker for love. I've always been I like to love. If I like someone, if I like you as my friend or whatever, I try as much as possible to, it's who I am. I just want to love you, right? And I have figured that, yes, everybody has their way, everybody, has how they come through in their relationships. Everybody has how they show up. So I was just like, once in a while, ask your loved ones, am I neglecting you in any way? Sometimes we feel like we're doing the best we can for a person, and they might just want something else. They might just need something else, And also, is there any way you would like me to help and be more involved in your life? Right? So yes, we should once in a while remember to ask our loved ones that love is giving and not receiving. Love is service. How can I be of help to you? How can I help you? How can I be there for you? And so I was saying, like, I used to be like, not used to. I was saying that I'm this, I love love. I'm all this mushy, kind of people. And sometimes life kind of wants you to toughen up and, be all like, bad guy and, but if that's not who you are, stay true to yourself, stay true to your center, stay true to who you are, be the most, like, I have here written, like, I want to go back to a place, or I want to be in a place at every point in my life where I am the most diamond I can ever be. So be the most you can ever be per time. The most true self, the most you can ever be. Love sincerely, be there for your loved ones, honestly, as yourself. And yeah. So I feel like that's it for the week. This week, just keep affirming. Keep affirming. I am in control of my life. I complete what I start. That's my own affirmations for the week. I am in control of my life. I complete what I start. I am in control of my life. I complete what I start. Yeah, those are just it. That's just it for the week. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening again. This week, what am I grateful for? I am grateful. I am honestly all around grateful for good news and crazy. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for crazy. I'm grateful for strength. I'm grateful for health. I'm grateful for good health. Yeah, I am. I'm grateful for okay, I have to think of something now. There has to be something to be grateful for. I'm grateful for bigger pictures. Yes, I'm grateful for bigger pictures. I'm grateful for the present. Yes, I'm very grateful for this very moment. I'm sitting at the edge of my bed, have my notepad in front of me, my biro, cup on my bed, and have some clothes on the floor because I was trying to look for what to wear to work later today. And I have my books. Yes, apparently I have different books for different things, and I've been writing a lot this week. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for books and writing and you and me. Thank you so much for coming back to listen. Have an amazing week and take care of you. Bye. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And yes, I found this. Oh my god, I've already said bye. But I found this WhatsApp voice message link thingy. So yeah, send me a voice note on the link. Let me hear what your thoughts are. If there's anything you'd like me to talk about, yes, let me hear that as well. And yeah, have an amazing weekend. Take care of you. Stay strong at your center. Bye.